This is the jab, double jab.
Talk about it. Throw more punches. Make sure that it goes in with some...
It looks bad to the ground, and he's catching it with one punch.
More intelligent him. Lift up your head and keep working.
But faces don't get you points on the scorecard.
1.
Power punches. Marco Antonio Barrera is a conventional fighter, but by far his
they've got one of the most straight-laced referees in the business. No foolishness, so be careful of the... Barrera's got to make certain that he stays solid. And the Prince has got to come out of his trick bag and make...
Barrera is not looking in.
big left hand by Barrera.
And that left hook that Barrera landed was a hurting left hook. But he
2.
allowed Barrera to taste his power just a little bit.
Barrera boxing, not just waiting in. Gets to the body, wobbles nails with a left hook upstairs. It's a very interesting choice of fight plans by Barrera, and he's making it work very effectively.
The one thing you don't want to get into is a slugging match with the Prince.
He's landed 2 big left hooks upstairs and a couple of shots to the body. Naz. Round 1 is all Barrera. Prince Naseem takes several power shots from the Mexican.
3.
To the corner, it may not be able to give advice. You got to work on his lunging out there. He hasn't got in one position yet. Ooh.
As Barrera is either pulled down by Hamed or a fighter during a fight, George.
Police better be very careful tonight. There's a crowd that could be easily into the ring.
George Foreman referred earlier in the round to the long delay that preceded the fighter entrances here.
More intelligent him. Lift up your head and keep working.
4.
That could be good, could be very bad.
Is it out of respect for Naseem's power that Barrera is fighting the way he is?
Nice jab. That Naseem is more effective as a counterpuncher rather than take
2 lefts and then a right. He hasn't found his rhythm yet.
Barrera lands a jab and put on 2 or 3 times before finally coming into the ring. Hard left hand by Prince Naseem.
Okay, Jamal got a 2 rounds to 129-28. Prince Naseem Hamed.
Shooting the straight left down the middle.
And this fight is to move to the left, stay away from that left hand.
Big left hand by Barrera. In the weeks leading up to the fight, insisted that he had no particular respect for Naseem's power. He's fighting as though he does. Well, he's got enormous reflexes, and he's getting hit here. Perfect when he came back to the corner.
5.
Naz with a quick combination there.
The Prince is the aggressor.
Right hand and a left by Barrera.
And his neck up. Wow, what are you waiting on?
In fact, he's been so scrupulous about staying away from the Prince's power that he doesn't follow up when he lands a good shot. Naz's chin flung out to the side. That means points.
As Barrera thought he would, he just stepped in with this left cross. That's what it was.
Yep.
That's what you want a solid fighter like Barrera doing. Clowning with a clown.
Big right hand to the body again by Barrera. Big shot and landing enough of his own to appear to take a lead on the scorecard. That's what Prince Naseem wants to do. Barrera goes to the body, and justifiably so off his record. But if any fighter's been wobbled here,
Barrera came right back at him. That's what...
It looks bad to the ground, and he's catching it with one punch.
6.
Boxing this time. A good job of boxing. Now for the first time you see the Prince getting closer and closer to the ropes with his back himself. Those shots on top is not going to do it with Barrera. He's going to have to climb it, bring it down, close to the chin.
As the red went into the conventional stand.
Just got the reflexes of a cobra.
You've lost 2 championships.
Not only so, he made him tuck his head just a little bit by telling him it looks more.
Here you see the difficulty of trying to get the Prince Naseem running.
Yet, but he's starting to pick up the power.
Harold, how do you have it through 6?
Okay, Jim, I got it going back and forth. 57, 3 rounds apiece. Remember, it's only a Barrera opens up.
7.
Left hand partially blocked. One landed solidly. And a right to the Harold Letterman has it even in round 6 by CompuBox numbers.
Like he's doing more damage to you, rather than saying, "There you are."
And a couple of them were good hard shots. Well, certainly Barrera has been feinting toward the body because as you start forward, Has is gone.
The may have misinformed him that round. You start fighting. That's what Barrera is doing. He's pacing himself.
Those of us at ringside have been flummoxed, even though Barrera's corner believes they're ahead of the fight, and Emmanuel Stewart tells Prince Naseem that he's behind in the fight. Ahmed picking up the pace with his jab, throwing it more frequently. So they're throwing about half the average number of punches for featherweights.
The royal nose with some royal blood.
Interesting rounds.
This is the jab, double jab.
8.
Antonio Barrera has fought an effective tactical fight.
Barrera is starting to connect with a left jab.
And he knows that throwing 30 punches around isn't likely to get it done.
Standing in the middle of the ring.
Still didn't come back with another.
Hard shot with the left. High point. Big left hand by Prince Naseem. Very professional. Left hook to the body.
He's not a combination puncher, George.
He's a one punch at a time slugger.
Well, there is, George. There is. But not when he's running like that.
Barrera's playing possum. He's
There's a hard right hand by Naseem. And Barrera comes back with 2 left-hand shots of his own.
Trying to distract Barrera. Fat chance.
Barrera
9.
throwing significantly more, landing significantly more. Barrera 62 to 36 edge.
Thing about Prince, when he doesn't have anything else, he's got power.
To get it done here. There's a big left hand. Barrera covering up.
1, 2, 3, and he's in business. Nash will not come back with any shot.
Huge right hand by Barrera.
You see the Prince just will not finish up with a shot. 1, 2, 3.
Short left hand inside.
But Barrera is so balanced, so on top of him.
Nash has got to try to land a big knockout punch.
Big left hook by Barrera. But faces don't get you points on the scoreboard.
10.
Marco Antonio Barrera winning this fight the last 4 rounds.
He's throwing the left hand, but he hasn't thrown anything with it.
He throws a 2-punch combination, he can get a knockdown.
But he's off.
Counter punch.
Told him as such. Well, see, even I don't think he's ever been hurt in a fight, but when he gets hit, his head is up so to the point that it looks so bad to the crowd.
And the English crowd is seated and quiet.
Things can change, but he's going for 1 shot.
He can't. Barrera is countering him too well.
But is this the Barrera that you were concerned about, who you saw in his last fight? fight.
Naz stalking and trying to land that left cross.
One shot at a time. He comes back. He can do it.
That the Prince has developed since he was a boy.
And in round 11, despite the scenario that Emmanuel Stewart just quoted to you, it is Marco Antonio Barrera. The combinations have been thrown by Barrera. Hard right hand by Barrera. They're 3 minutes away from the
Think about it. Throw more punches. Make sure that it goes in with some...
It's his big power, and he landed the better shots.
Look at the... Left hand won't do it.
That's true.
Barrera pounds Naseem into the ring post, risking disqualification.
Let go. 1 point. 1 point.
And a point deduction from Barrera as wants to touch
in that
gloves.
position.
Big left hook by Burleson before the fight. And if he loses, it's because it has been written, knows how to spell Barrera. B-A-R.
His moment of truth.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the MGM Grand, we go to the scorecards. All for the winner by unanimous decision, Marco Antonio Barrera.